Hi everyone, this is Mary from Athenasbibliotheca, and today I'm going to tell you my favorites from February. First thing I'm going to talk about is a book I really like, and in this case it's a manga. I read Fairy Tale 46 all the way to 63, so I finished the whole manga series, and it was fantastic, and it was so good, and I wish there was more, like any other thing, because it is great. It's just a necessity to anybody who watches anime should watch Fairy Tail, at least watch it, because it's really good, and they're coming out with the rest of the anime this year. I'm pretty sure it was this year that they are taking out the rest of the anime, which I'm super excited about. The next thing I'm talking about is actually really cool. So I am taking a bio class online for college because it's just easier for where my life is at right now. And they sent us a kit for dissection because we have to do dissections in our class. They had this white box that's what I thought was in it, was the things that we were dissecting. So I was like, oh, I'm just not gonna open it because I don't want like that stuff everywhere. One class period we had to label a skeleton or whatever, and I was like, what are you even talking about? And so I just looked up pictures or whatever of the parts that they wanted labeled and sent that in, and then the teacher was like, you have a skeleton in your dissection kit that you could have used. And I was like, what? And I realized the white box was where the skeleton was. And so one of my favorite things of February, since I didn't know I had it in January, was this skeleton. Isn't it awesome? You can't see it all the way, but here's a skeleton. Hi. I named it Nico after the son of Hades from the Percy Jackson series, and I love it. My favorite movie that I saw this February was, okay, so first of all, I don't think I watch that many movies. I normally don't. So when I say favorite, it's probably most likely the only thing that I watched. But besides the point, it was my favorite still. I really enjoyed it. People are probably very hesitant about watching this movie because it's like a remake of an original, and that's Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. I thought it was so funny and I loved it so much. I want to go see it again, but it also makes me want to watch the original too because the original is just as good. Like, I don't know which one I like more. They're like, they they bring something different, they each do. The original is more intense and like, you're like, oh my word, what's gonna happen kind of way. And then Jumanji, the new one, is more funny in my opinion. I laughed a lot more in Jumanji. It was fantastically great. Oh, I was going to, since I read a lot of fan fiction, I decided that I should talk about a favorite fan fiction of mine, because the majority of the stuff I read is fan fiction, and I wish that wasn't true, but it is true. And in my favorite fan fiction part, I was going to say that it's more of a group of stories or like a character that someone created in a world, and that's Desna's Pradesh brothers. And this is a fan fiction based off a fairy tale, and they are so awesome and I love them to pieces. They're so good and I love every single one of the brothers that she created. These are brothers of the character Bixlow in the fairy tale series. He's not like one of the main characters, but he's still an awesome character just like every other person in the fairy tale world. But Desna's stories about the Pradesh brothers are fantastic. And then there's other authors that also have written the Pradesh brothers into their stories. So I'm not the only one who likes them. I will, if you want to read it, read them, I'll leave a link to Desna's profile on fanfiction.net because everyone should read that if you like to read fanfiction, I guess, and if you like fairy tale. This is something, okay, so my mom, she will get Christmas presents early and forget about them, and so when Christmas comes, she doesn't even remember she got it, and she forgets that it's there until she finds it later in the year. And this is what happened with this thing that she got me. And she got me this M, because my name's Mary, and it has a bunch of Disney princesses on it. Isn't it adorable? I love it so much, and I'm so glad that she found it, and that is mine now. That is all my favorites that I have for February. There's probably more because I normally forget some until after I'm done filming, but that's okay because it just is. Well, I hope you keep on adventuring. See ya!